the first place?
Ooh, it's the Finnish mafia.
Yeah,
Actually, I think that we have some people at Y Project from Finland,
True.
which is common friends with Tuukka, and we already kind of knew each other a bit in that direction.
We have a shared good friend, Annabelle.
Annabelle also, Annabelle, which is working with the community. And,
Who you've known forever.
which I've known forever,
Purple
of course.
and Rain and
you know her very well.
Yeah.
And that's it. I mean,
So you came here, you came to some other events we did.
I think I came to almost every opening, no? Whenever I'm in Paris and there's an opening, I'm definitely here to show my support. As the community, honestly, they really have a very specific proposition in contemporary art in Paris. So it's always really, it's refreshing in the whole art system here. So we love to come here. And then they also have always very beautiful natural wine in the garden next door, which makes the afternoon even more charming.
Yeah. I guess people like to stay with that more.
But it's good to keep it there.
Yeah.
It's good.
How did Thomas Finland come into your life? Do you remember the first
For me,
time you saw artwork by him?
I think it came into life as for most gay kids, you know, like it's one of the biggest icons in gay art or erotic art, so obviously it's something also very popular. So I think it comes into your world very soon if you're a little bit like open to it. And
Were you like 12 years old or something?
in Bruges, I don't think in Bruges we had so much access to something like that. But I was definitely like a teenager, let's say. I would say 16 or something. But yeah, it's definitely one of the very first homoerotic imagery I've seen in my life. So it's definitely something which I feel colored me or like helped me understand who I was, how I wanted to live, see that everything is fine.
Yeah.
Do you have fisherman boots?
I don't actually. No,
Motorcycle jacket though?
Neither. I don't actually. No. I will. Diesel has a lot of them, so I'm sure I'm gonna get one.
And how did you get Diesel to come to this project? Because they're a major sponsor.
Well, it's the community who came to us. So the community wanted to organize this amazing exhibition to celebrate the foundation of Tom. And of course they were looking for somebody to help fund this journey. And they came to Diesel also because I feel that Diesel is the perfect partner for that, because Diesel is of course quite radical and a very straightforward brand, and Diesel also has in the 90s shaped the future of advertisement due to including social matters and taboos within their advertisement campaigns. So in the 90s they were already talking about black minorities, even taboos of like plastic surgery or gay homophobia in global. And
with La Chapelle, no?
La Chapelle, so there's an amazing archive all over this of these amazing advertisements which were so unspoken of in the 90s. They were really like, in the 90s everything was about like being pretty and sexy and beautiful, and then you had like Diesel, which was really also bringing an extra layer to that, but while still being fun. And I think this is what the foundation is about also. The foundation has done so much work for gay minorities, for LGBTQI plus, whatever, for everything. Like they really helped bring awareness and acceptance and love in this world. And but always with a very fun factor, with like super joyful art. So I
have to be really careful what I film.
Yeah, so for me it's a very important, the connection is very clear and easy, and I also just thought like it was very important. I mean, again, I think we're in 2022. I mean, I've said that to a few people already, but I have a grandfather which is 97, still alive, who actually physically was in the Second World War fighting.
Wow.
And now he's again seeing a war in Europe. So we have this really, humanity has this very big capacity of forgetting. And I think it's very important to understand or to see that in cities like New York, Paris, Milan, Venice, or all over the world, kids like me can live in freedom, but this is because of generation of work as all those amazing artists which we have seen here in the foundation. They've all been activists and they've all helped open up doors and creating a safe space for my community or global community. So I think that was really important for me. That is why Diesel really wanted to be part of this, to really yeah,
I think
show
that's
that
great.
respect.
And your position at the community is
I'm the founder and the director today of the community. We started here in Paris in 2016, and we started working on this project originally in 2018 when we were in LA with the community for another project, and we went knock on the door of the Tom House, and we were greeted by Dirk, that who took us into his home and the foundation's play, like this office of the foundation, the place where the foundation exists and where the collection is, with such open and warm arms. And we spent the afternoon there, and we discovered the collection, we discovered the foundation, their work. We met so many people in already those few hours. But for us, what really started this project was to realize that okay, there's Tom's work and the legacy and the foundation and the house, but then there's always other artists that are part of that world and part of the collection, part of the foundation and the activities there. And that moment was so inspiring. Like, I had never experienced a place that has so much of energy, and you could really feel the legacy of Tom. And we started working on this project slowly, and then we agreed with Dirk in 2019 that okay, we will make it happen, and that's when the actual curatorial work started.
Did you have a part in which pieces of art are here and in Venice?
Yeah, so we worked together with Sini, my colleague, and with Dirk and Sharp from the foundation on the selection. Of course, it was a massive job, and it was a complicated one because there's 12,000 works in the collection.
12,000.
It's huge, and only there's hundreds and hundreds of artists. So it really took a long time to narrow down the different stories and who do we want to highlight, whose works we want to highlight. And today we have here around 120 works and ephemera, and in Venice another 120, and it's 80 artists, which is really hard to make that selection. But I think in the end we managed to find artists and the stories that really stood out and made the foundation who they are today, and also shows the important work that they've been doing for 30 years.
So the community is based in Paris, and then you move around and have like satellite events, or how does it work?
Our home is in Paris. We started in the 10th arrondissement, and now we're here in Pantin since a year, and we will stay here hopefully for many years to come. But we do a lot of projects in other cities and places. So thanks to Glenn and Diesel, we could do this project in Venice, which was really amazing opportunity. And also the fact that we could bring this show and the foundation of Tom's work to Venice, which is so traditional, and even in the context of Biennale, it's quite conservative. And what we could show there and how well it was received, it really showed that okay, there's even in Venice that is known for something so old-fashioned in terms of the art world approach. This was well received, and it was really good to see that people had a strong experience with the show, no matter what their stand or background was.
So it's here and in Venice till June 26th.
For the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, and hopefully
it could get extended.
it could
who
go
knows?
traveling somewhere else.
hopefully,
So
yeah.
Ah,
that's
yeah.
the dream, that this could be experienced in different parts of the world, not only in Europe but around the world.
But there's so many stories to tell. They have such an amazing archive. I mean, when I hear Dirk talking about it, the thousands of artists that they have been representing, or that they have within their archive. I think there's so much stories to tell, so many beautiful
Yeah,
art to show. So hopefully we can bring it further.
yeah, and it's growing every day. There's new residents and new people involved with the foundation. The collection is getting richer and richer.
It's great. Well, thank you both.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.